everybody, it's been a while. How are you? We're gonna make a Valentine's Day card today. I usually sell my cards for Valentine's Day at the office, and friends and family purchase them from me. So this is what we're gonna make today. Alrighty, let's get started. I cut the base at it's half of a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and it's cut at 6 by 12. And then I usually use my Martha Stewart scoreboard, but with the camera it doesn't really fit too well. So then I fold it in half, and this polka dot sheet of paper comes from, actually the base of the card is from a mat of cardstock in various colors from the best occasions. I bought it at Walmart. It was like $5.99 for a whole stack of different cardstock, different colors. I'm sorry. So the mat, this is a polka dot mat, and it's cut at 5.5 by 5 1/4, and this is from Making Memories. And so I have to cut this just a little tad. So I'm going to cut this right now. Okay, actually, you know what? I didn't cut it. It's actually cut at 6 by 6. No, it's actually a little bit more. And what I do is I use my Martha Stewart scallop dot punch, and I punched out a border. And the way that you use this is you line it up to the silver. It's really easy to use, and I don't worry too much if it doesn't come all the way over. That's okay too. They're all handmade cards. So okay. And I think that it's a little too big, actually. So let me shave this down a little. Okay. And then I'm going to begin again to cut out my border here. The reason why is I'm going to mat it with a red, and I want to make sure that I have enough room so that the red shows there through. Oops, okay. There's a little bit here that got snagged. It didn't cut actually on there, but that's okay. So again, my mat is cut at 5 by 5 1/4, and then I do the border punch. This is a piece of scrap red that I had that's also 5 1/4, and so I started out with the heart shaped, but I didn't like it, so I am going to reuse this piece of cardstock. And before I do that, I'm going to round the corners of this little piece of red scrap paper. And it's cut at 5 and I would say 1 1/4 inches. And then I am going to glue that down. Sorry, I'm out of frame there. Okay. And so then what I do here is I line it up. Be careful not to put the adhesive where the holes are on your, because then it'll show through, but I think that works. And then I rounded the corners of each layer. Okay, these are all rounded. I rounded also the base of the card. I'm going to, let me clean up here a little bit. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm gonna just put some adhesive on the back of this. It's good to use strong adhesive because it's bad when your card comes apart, and that will happen sometimes. So I use enough adhesive. My ATG ran out of tape, and I'm not comfortable changing the tape, so my friend Beatrice always changes it for me. Anyway, so I'm going to place this down on the face of the card like that, and then I cut the heart. The heart is cut with my Gypsy, and it's using the Doodle Charms cartridge, and I didn't like the black, so I like the white side. So I decided to run it through the swirl, Sizzix swirl. I'm not sure of the name of the cartridge, because I wanted to give the card a little bit of dimension. And so we run it through here. Sorry for the camera. Okay. Alrighty. So we're done with that. And then what I do here is, that looks pretty too, but it doesn't match. I mean, I don't know, it doesn't pop off the page. So that's that piece ran through. That's what it looks like. See if you can see that. This is the black side, in case you wanted to use the black side. Then what I did was I cut Thinking of You, the blackout feature in red, and I cut it at 4.91 by 2.83, and then that was in the red. And then I used, and this is also from the same Basic Occasions stack, as well as the black. This is just black cardstock. And then I cut the words Thinking of You out of Gypsy Wondering. They have some words on them, some phrases. So I put Thinking of You here. The Thinking of You had a flower on it, but I wanted to make it for Valentine's Day. So what I did was I welded the lips onto right on top of the flower. You can't even tell that it was a flower at one point. And so I cut the black part at 5.00 inches by 3.52 inches. And the lips are cut at 1.50 inches. You can also make it a heart instead of a lips if you wanted to just keep it general. The lips is more like a boyfriend or a husband or somebody really special. And so on the lips, if you'll see right here, I used diamond glaze and some stickles, so it shines quite a bit. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera. So let's put this together. So I'm using my Zip Dry two-way adhesive, which dries really fast, so you have to go really quickly. And what I do is I put a series of dots all around, and then I quickly stick it down. It took me a while to get the lips to align with on the O. Instead of an O, it's lips there. And so but then after it worked pretty well. And then this is the YOU. I'm gonna put some glue on that. Be careful with the glue, because if you use glue and you get it on the black, it does show. Even though it dries clear, it dries kind of shiny and it looks kind of sloppy and unfinished to me. So just be careful when you're using black with the Zip two-way. It tends to show up. So I'm going to put my lips down. You can also glitter the lips if you want to. That's also an option. Okay, and then we're going to put the last. that the right way? I hope I didn't. Yeah, I did. Okay. Because I tend to sometimes be in a rush and not careful. You have to paper piece it properly. Like I just did. So that's the wrong way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do it the right way. Because I did do it the wrong way. But that's okay. It's going to get glitter stickles on it and diamond glaze, so you won't see the glue on there. So that's basically it. And for gluing down the heart, because it's embossed, the two-way, I'm not sure that that's going to work too well. So I'm going to use my zip dry paper glue. When it works, of course, because sometimes it gets stopped up. Okay, here we go. Okay, and I like the the zip because it doesn't warp your paper. So I'm just gonna put this down here all the way up, and then make sure that this fits here, and it does. Oh, it's oozing out quite a bit there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this because I have it open. And again, the quick zip is a quick drying glue, and the thing is, it's very forgiving. If you get a little bit on, you can rub it right off and it's not a problem. Okay. And so we're going to put this there. And that is it. So how I put the glaze on the lips, how I make the lips on the little glittery is I put a little stickles. I rub it with my fingers. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Just as long as you see a little bit of shine and glitter, it makes the lips pop a lot. And so I rub it around like I would if I had a lip gloss. And then you don't have to worry too much if it's perfect, because the diamond glaze kind of goes over it. And my diamond glaze has been giving me problems and getting stopped up a lot, and I misplaced my pin because I was using it and I put it somewhere. So here we go. So then I will just go like this. I'm careful not to put it too much on the black, the in-between of the shadow of the lips, just because it's going to look really weird to me anyway. But remember, this is a homemade card, so that's okay. And that is pretty much it. I'm going to try to make a few more videos with some cards. I designed a few of them in my mind, and I was designing them on my Gypsy. And I'm going to just put that there. Make sure you get coverage. And if you don't get all the coverage, don't worry about it. Come back and go over it again. I went over mine twice for the finished card. And then that is it. I think it might need a little flower or some bling or something, but that's the base of it. So basically I took the Thinking of You and I left the flower and I put ellipse on there. You can put a heart on there. And if you add a little bow or some bling or something, it makes a finished card. And so hope you all liked it. Thanks for watching, and leave a comment. It encourages me. And I will see you soon. Take care and have a great day and be blessed. Bye-bye.